when 24-year-old Maya Rodriguez went live on Instagram at 9:47 p.m. on October 15, 2024, she had no idea it would be the last time anyone would see her alive. Her 180,000 followers watched as she chatted about her day, showed off her new apartment decor, and responded to comments. 30 minutes later, the stream abruptly ended. Maya was gone. And she's never been seen since. Maya wasn't just another influencer chasing likes. She was a lifestyle content creator from Los Angeles who'd built her following organically over 3 years. Her content was authentic apartment tours, thrift hauls, day-in-the-life vlogs. She was relatable. Real. Her followers weren't just numbers. They were a community. She knew many of them by username. That's what makes what happened next so chilling. Because some of those followers witnessed everything. At exactly 9:47 p.m. Pacific Time, Maya started her live stream. She was in her apartment, sitting on her couch, wearing a gray hoodie. Everything seemed normal. She talked about her plans for the weekend, showed off some candles she'd bought. But at 10:04 p.m., 17 minutes into the stream, something changed. Maya's expression shifted. She looked toward her apartment door. Then she said something that would haunt investigators for months. "Wait. I didn't order anything. Who's that? Wait. I didn't order anything. Who's that?" For the next 8 minutes, Maya's 3,400 live viewers watched in real time as things spiraled. She got up from the couch. The camera angle shifted as she set her phone down. Her voice could be heard in the background. "Hello? Can I help you?" Then another voice. Male. Muffled. Inaudible to viewers. Maya's voice again. "I think you have the wrong apartment." A pause. Then the sound that would become evidence. A loud bang. Like furniture being knocked over. The phone clattered. The screen showed only her ceiling fan. Then nothing. The stream continued for another 90 seconds, showing just the ceiling before someone or something ended the broadcast. Here's where it gets worse. Multiple viewers immediately knew something was wrong. They called the LAPD. They sent messages to Maya's friends and family. They screen-recorded the live stream. But when police did a welfare check at 11:23 p.m. more than an hour after the stream ended, they found Maya's apartment door unlocked, lights on, but completely empty. No signs of struggle. No blood. No Maya. And here's the kicker. The responding officers initially filed it as a possible voluntary disappearance. They said maybe she just left with a friend. But Maya's followers weren't buying it. They organized. Created a hashtag. Hashtag Find Maya Rodriguez trended within 24 hours. They shared the clips. Analyzed every frame. Enhanced the audio. And that's when internet sleuths made a discovery that would change everything. In the background of Maya's stream, barely audible, one viewer isolated a voice saying something that sent chills down everyone's spine. A male voice captured just before the bang, whispering, "I know what you did." When detectives finally took the case seriously 48 hours later, they discovered Maya's apartment had been wiped clean. Not cleaned wiped. Forensically. Someone had used bleach on every surface. Her laptop was missing. Her phone was there but had been factory reset. Security cameras in the hallway? Mysteriously malfunctioning that entire night. The building manager said the system crashed and they lost 6 hours of footage. But here's what they did find. In Maya's journal, hidden under her mattress, investigators discovered entries about someone stalking her online. Someone she'd blocked multiple times. Someone who kept creating new accounts. She'd documented everything. Screen names. Messages. Threats. The last entry was dated October 14th. The day before she vanished. It read, "He found my new address. I don't know how. I'm scared to go to sleep. If something happens to me, his username is at ghostwatcher_77. Please find him. Detectives traced the account. It led to a dead end. Fake name. Burner email. VPN. But digital forensics teams didn't give up. They found something in the metadata of photos he'd sent Maya. GPS coordinates. Not to his location. To hers. He'd been photographing her apartment building. For months. Police identified 3 persons of interest. First, Marcus Chin, 31, a former subscriber who'd sent Maya over 200 messages in 1 month. He had an alibi. He was at work during the live stream. Security footage confirmed it. Second, Brandon Williams, 28, a neighbor who'd asked Maya out multiple times. She'd rejected him. Building records show his keycard accessed the floor that night at 9:52 p.m. But here's the twist: he came forward voluntarily, said he was taking out trash, and had nothing to do with her disappearance. His apartment was searched. Nothing. The third person of interest? This is where it gets complicated. Detectives discovered Maya had recently ended a toxic relationship with someone she'd never publicly acknowledged. His name, Derek Morrison. He was married. Having an affair with Maya. She'd threatened to expose him if he didn't leave his wife. His phone pinged off a cell tower near Maya's apartment building at 10:03 p.m. 8 minutes after someone knocked on her door. But Derek had a powerful attorney. He refused to cooperate without immunity. The case stalled. 6 months into the investigation, FBI cyber units made a disturbing discovery. On a dark web forum known for trafficking in stolen identities and personal information, someone had posted Maya's full dossier 3 weeks before she vanished. Her address. Her daily routine. Her vulnerabilities. The post title? Verified female, Los Angeles, social media personality, easy target. The post had 47 views. Someone had purchased her information for $500 in cryptocurrency. The transaction was untraceable. This revelation changed everything. Maya wasn't targeted by someone she knew. She was hunted by a stranger who'd bought her life details like a product. The live stream was just convenience. He knew when she'd be home alone, distracted, vulnerable. Investigators believe someone used that information to plan a targeted abduction. But why? For what purpose? That's the question that haunts Maya's family every single day. It's been over a year. Maya Rodriguez is still missing. No body has been found. No arrests have been made. Derek Morrison moved out of state and remarried. Brandon Williams moved to a different apartment complex. Marcus Chung deleted all his social media. The @ghostwatcher_77 account? Never identified. The LAPD officially reclassified Maya's case as a suspected homicide in June 2025, but they won't say why. What evidence do they have that we don't? Maya's mother, Patricia Rodriguez, holds a vigil every month at the apartment building where her daughter disappeared. She's never stopped searching. Never stopped hoping. In a statement to Docket, she said, "My daughter was murdered for being visible. For existing online. Someone took that as permission to erase her from existence. But we won't let her be forgotten. We won't stop until we bring her home." Someone knows what happened to Maya Rodriguez. If you have any information about Maya's disappearance, contact the LAPD Missing Persons Unit at 213-486-6840. Anonymous tips can be submitted through Crime Stoppers. There's a $50,000 reward for information leading to her whereabouts. Maya's story is a stark reminder of the dark side of social media visibility. When we share our lives online, we never know who's watching. Who's learning our patterns? Who's waiting for the perfect moment to strike? The internet gave Maya a platform. But it also gave someone else a target.